Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Attack on Titan. Last time on Attack on Titan, we had Sin. Fucking, let's see. So, bunch of stuff. Okay, where do we start? The Rice family has the power to alter memories, which works on most people except a select group of families, including the famous Ackermans, apparently. The Ackermans, who have this other sort of weird power that just surges power. Dr. Yeager was the one who killed most of the Rice family and took, I guess it must have been Frieda's ability to be the coordinate. And then I guess he must have passed it on to Eren because, he was devoured by Eren, presumably dead. Was that it? I mean, I feel like there was more than that, but I just kind of powered through everything, didn't I? Dr. Yeager may or may not be the Beast Titan. He looks a hell of a lot like the Beast Titan, but it's entirely possible that he isn't. I don't know where we're going next, guys. We're just going all over the place. But the last episode did end with the gang catching up to the Rice family chapel, and they were about to take on the Kenny squad, and yeah. So, reactions down in the description, like always, for your viewing pleasure. We might as well get into this episode of Attack on Titan to see what the fuck else they're going to throw at us. Here we go. Oh boy. I guess Dr. Yeager's probably just dead. He's not the Beast Titan. Whatever, they'll tell me when they tell me. Whatever. I've had 8 different theories as to who the Beast Titan is. Alright, fuck humanity. Just live a life you can be proud of. Man, just do the right thing, man. Just do the right thing. Fuck the Titans, fuck humanity, just do the right goddamn thing. Fuck your sins, fuck God, fuck all this shit. Fuck Rod, fuck this fucking fuck. Fuck it. Okay. Man, I love it when Historia gets to go off on shit. I love too, because Eren, he's all like sense. I was like, no, just kill me already. Just like, shut the fuck up. Okay. Alrighty. Forget the Rice family. Forget all that shit. Fuck it. Fuck saving humanity. Fuck the Titans. Fuck everything. Save the people you love. Save your fucking friends. Fuck humanity, save your friends. Alrighty. But, who's gonna need to get going? Who's gonna need to start getting fired up? Buffered. Though, I'm curious if, I'll be curious if they will actually, if they will actually have that, because, I mean, Eren's kind of out of it now. Like, this is the saddest we've ever seen Eren. But maybe. Alright, let's get into the notes. The first thing I wrote down, let's save that for a little bit. Let's talk about the fight, first of all. There were 35 people on the Kenny squad. We took out a good number of them, I will say. I like that. They are smart, they figure out the weaknesses of everything, Like, these are guns. Like, okay, basically, it's like mercenaries versus trained soldiers, It's like a mercenary team versus SEAL Team 6. Both are very strong in their own regard, But I'd probably go with SEAL Team 6 first over the mercenaries, no matter what kind of mercenary group it really is, you know? Like, this is the Levi squad we're talking about here, you know? And this is the Levi squad that doesn't give two shits anymore, you know? We got that hesitation shit over. Fucking Jean's fucking killing people, you know? So, I like that. That was good. I love how they use... Because, yeah, it's like, you know, they say specifically, like, oh, well, you know, this ODM gear, it's not for Titans at all. It's for killing other humans. And this is how Kenny has killed so many of the MPs over the years, you know? But they figure out all the weaknesses immediately, you know? So, I like that. Using the powder, using the smoke, the gunpowder to blow shit up, create smoke, using smoke signals to block their views and stuff. That was all really, really cool. I like that. And then, yeah, you know, they say... I like the differences of the ODM gear where, you know... where on the gun ODM gear, wherever you shoot, that's where the barrel is aimed. So while you're moving, you can't, like, turn around and try to do something. No, you're stuck in that position. Now, you have another gun, but still. So, I like that you can't do that. So that's an inherent flaw of this. And, you know, the scouts don't have that. They have their swords and, you know, the stuff comes out from the waist. And then, I like how they say, yeah, once you get in, if you get in close, swords are going to win against guns in close combat, you know? So I really, really like that. I just love them immediately figuring out the weaknesses of the Kenny squad, you know? We did get round 2 of Kenny versus Levi, which Levi did, you know, do some serious damage, which I liked. I also love, too, when, you know, they're kind of flying away from each other, and Levi throws, presumably, like, oil or something, and then Kenny shoots it, and it creates an explosion that Levi can go through, you know? So I really love that. But we do have a serious injury in Hanji. Hanji has been injured, and she is down. I mean, it didn't look too horrendous. I mean, it was still pretty bad. You know, skewered through the arm, skewered through the shoulder, and then, you know, just hitting that column and then falling. Okay, so it might be pretty serious, but I think she could recuperate from that, you know? So, that whole fight was amazing. Now let's talk about the fucking Rice family. So I've been wanting to know for a while what the fuck is Rod up to, and now we know that that he does not care about Historia. He only needed Historia for the royal blood. That was it. And that's why he went, and that's why he would have been so determined to keep her alive and send her to the scouts, you know? That's why. So their ancestor created the walls as a Titan and then erased everyone's memory. And even they say, like, even families like the Ackermans, they just kind of forgot, which is kind of stupid that it's like they just fucking forgot. All these families just fucking forgot, but apparently they did. Whatever. So they forgot. And then, and so the power of the Titan, the King Titan, has been passed on for generations, and it did not go to Rod Rice, it went to his brother, and then they passed it to Frida instead, because he's never wanted that power. But they have the combined memories of everything that's happened, which is interesting. And that power is technically lost on Aaron. He cannot fully access that stuff. That's why his eyes don't, super change like the other Rice family members, which is interesting. So all of that memory, I mean, it's sort of almost like a reincarnation thing, where you have you're basically almost like your previous lives through these Titans, And he wanted Historia to take the power of the Titan, eat Aaron, and then take all that power back, basically. But he didn't want to do it himself until now he's forced to. Kenny, this kind of came out of left field. Kenny was going to do that, but it just wouldn't have worked, so there's that. Yeah. I do like that Kenny was going to give Aaron a fighting chance. It was like, let them fight. Like, he was going to let Aaron and Historia fight, give him a chance at least, you know? I mean, I'm sure at this point Kenny is very happy to fuck over the Rice family, you know? You know, after being denied this power, basically. So that was interesting. What I really love, though, is Aaron. Historia's like, well, aren't you going to fight back? And Aaron is just crying. And this is the first time we really just get to hear him talk for a while. But after everything that's happened, he realizes that he's not the savior of humanity. It's not right. The Rice family should be the savior of humanity. But his father took that power, and because of Dr. Yeager taking that power, you know, so many people have died. Now he puts all that blame on himself, like, okay, all of this, you know, is my father's fault and I must pay for his sins, you know? All these people have died. Armin's grandfather, everyone we knew, including Marco, the Levi squad, everyone at Stohess, you know? All those soldiers that, you know, faced off against Rhina. Like, so many people have died because my father was greedy and wanted that power for himself. And he says, like, I cannot atone for this, but I can give the power back to who it belongs to. And I like that changes Historia, because she realizes that, no, this isn't right. This isn't right. I shouldn't do this. And then she also thinks, wait a fucking second. If we could save humanity from the Titans all this time, why the fuck haven't we done it? You know? Because Rod says, like, we could save humanity from the Titans. Like, why haven't we done it? Well, there's a specific reason that only the people with the memories have. Well, then what the fuck is the point? Like, why? What is the point? So I like that. I like Aaron truly, you know, feeling down, you know, getting that sort of burden for the sins of his father, you know? And then, so presumably then, because we saw a bit more of the flashback where, so it was after Shiganshina, where after Shiganshina, Dr. Yeager went to the Rice family, took the power, went to Aaron, turned him into a Titan, then you know, let himself be consumed so Aaron would absorb that power. But he would also forget what happened, so the power would be kept hidden for 5 years until eventually Aaron did become buffered sea Titan. God, I'm going over this whole, you know, epic, you know, thing with this whole crazy mystery that's being revealed, and it's like, oh yes, and it was kept a secret until 5 years later when Aaron became Buffered Sea Titan. It's like, oh man, that just makes my name stupider, but I love it. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna write this down. Alright, we'll go with that for now. So I like that. And then it's interesting, you know, Rod saying, like, you know, this person the person who takes the memories and everything, takes the power, you know, they become God, and he wants to bring God back, basically. So basically he's saying that since Dr. Yeager took the power, there has been no God, but the thing is, you know, he would probably say, like, you know, there has been no God, so the world has fallen, you know, so hard. But that only happened after Rhina and Bertolt took down Walmaria. So, if anything, that shit didn't fucking happen because of Dr. Yeager. Now, a lot of shit has happened because of Dr. Yeager, but you can't fully put it on Dr. Yeager as well, you know, like Aaron is. And Historia definitely, understands that. It's like, no, fuck you. Fuck you and you're drunk the Kool-Aid on this shit. Because if we could have saved humanity, why haven't we done it yet? You know? And they even say, it's like, I think he said something like, we only the people with the memories know the true nature of the original Titan. It's like, okay, yeah, what the fuck? So basically, some sort of supervillain thing happened, and we've actually been keeping, like, some supervillain thing happened 100 years ago. Presumably, the ancestor, the Rice ancestor, was this villain that controlled the Titan so he could control what was left of humanity. And then that just passed on, and all his descendants keep up that evil plot, basically, until finally Historia is the first one to say, you know what, fuck you, fuck all of this. And she did. Fuck this, fuck you, fuck humanity, fuck God, fuck your God, fuck this shit. And I also love, too, not only does she just slam that shit down, but then, he starts like, oh, what have you done? I didn't even realize she could do this. She fucking flips the shit out of him and just slams him the fuck down like, oh, fuck yes, SEAL Team 6, bitch! Like, yes, she is just as trained as the rest of them. I've just never seen something like that. Like, we've seen her, like, kill a Titan before, but that was about it. This time, she just flipped a guy who was probably, like, twice her weight, flipped him over and just slammed him into the ground, which was incredible. I've always loved Mikasa because she's a cute girl who could kick my ass. You know what? If Historia can kick my ass too, then that cuteness just explodes, basically. Oh my gosh. And I like how, she goes over to Eren and's like, and he's all like, no, this isn't right. You should have the power and everything. And she's like, you know what? Fuck this. Fuck the Titans. Fuck humanity. I'm done with fucking humanity. I'm going to do what's right and save my fucking friend, And you can shut the fuck up, you crybaby. Ugh. I love when Historia gets, all dominating again, too. It's like, ooh. I love a fucking powerful girl, I have to say. And she is definitely, like, look, she is small and cute, but she is also fucking dominating. And I love that, Ooh. Fuck humanity. Fuck all this bullshit. We're doing our own goddamn thing. And now we are going to have to face who I am now going to call the King Titan. The King Titan. Since Rod Rice is the king, I'm going to call him the King Titan. So, if we are getting Buffered Sea Titan versus Rod Rice, I'm going to make it, I will probably call it Buffered Sea Titan versus King. So, not to be confused with King from One Punch Man. And I've been trying to think of a joke about King, but I just can't. So, yeah. But I'm going to call him the King Titan unless I think of something stupid or so. Yeah. What a fucking crazy episode. Great fight between the Levi squad and the Kenny squad. And then also just a bunch of this, crazy ass shit. And then Historia being like, fuck all of this, Fuck all of this, Which is definitely, she definitely picks that shit up from Ymir. It's like, fuck all of this. Just do the right goddamn thing. So, I'm all for it. We will have to see what's going to happen next episode. Is Eren actually going to, get over his shit and then become Buffered Sea Titan once more? Or is he not? I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, that is basically it. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. If you want to watch more of my Attack on Titan reactions, you can click on the playlist, you can subscribe if you haven't done that already, and be sure you hit that notification bell. Oh god. You can click on the Patreon in the description. Yeah.